America. Hey, how y'all doing? Listen, thank you, America, for joining me on another brand new episode of Marcus the Interviewer Show, where you already know I interview nothing but legends and icons. And on this Thursday, we have a true legend before us. And with knowledge has multi-entrepreneurial businesses. He's a hustler, he's a go-getter, he's a leader, he's a grinder. He's truly the definition of a renaissance man. And we have the legend here, right here on Marcus the Interviewer Show. So before we begin, you already know, America, I need my theme music.
Hey, yo. What's up, babe? Yo, this is the one, bro. Oh, yeah? What's good? I am telling you, man, that cat Marcus Boyd, yeah. You know, the interviewer? Yeah, I know that cat. This is the one, bro. Woo. Okay. Mr. Marcus Boyd, the interviewer. You want the scoop, he gon' give it to you. No matter the conversation, he's already prepared to go and get into it with you. If you want somebody that's willing to listen with positive information for the vision, then all you gotta do is give him a call or catch him on his Instagram, that's all. And he gon' get with you like ASAP. They gon' tell you where the place at. And he gon' give you every single thing you need in order for him to like make that dream happen for you. You believe in it, do what you do. Competition is sick with the flu, so if I was you, I would just jump on the plane, cause he coming through. Yo, it's Marcus Boyd, the interviewer. Some people call him a connoisseur. If you ain't never had it, you about to get it, cause Marcus is about to give it to you. Marcus Boyd, the interviewer. The conversation kingpin is the ruler. You'll never find an interviewer that's cooler than leave you feeling like he already knew you. It's Marcus Boyd, the interviewer. Call him a connoisseur. If you ain't never had it, you about to get it, cause Marcus is about to give it to you. It's Marcus Boyd, the interviewer. Conversation kingpin is the ruler. Woo!
Okay, shout out to the minister in Atlanta, Georgia for doing my theme music. Trying to tell you. Now, Mr. Knowledge Quote, okay? I like to call you the man in many hats. I like to call you the money bag. I like to call you to go get him. I like to call you the tour man. So, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing today?
Listen, I can't complain. I'm too fat to do that. So, I'm good. I'm really good. So let's get this started. So, Mr. Knowledge, can you please tell me in America, how did it get started for you? Where did you grow up? Where you from? Siblings, parents, all that good stuff.
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. I was raised in a single parent household with my little sister. I on my daddy's side, it's too many to count. I think I ended like at probably 16 or 17. So it's a lot of us on that side. Um, how I got started with this, my mother seen that I had an interest in music, and she surprised me with a mixer one Christmas Eve, and I had to work hard for the speakers. I had to rake like a acre of gumball drops to get the speaker. But that's about how this love for music really started. Yeah, I was like 14 then.
Okay, so you jumped off the music porch at about 14.
Yeah, about 14. I
Okay, so
was
what was the
playing
first
with
artist that you listened to? At 14, what was
it.
the first artist you was listening to?
See, well, my true like infatuation with music started young. Like karaoke machine stuff. So, like the first person I actually had on my wall as a adolescent was Big Mo. He just came out with purple stuff.
Okay.
I had a big poster of him on my wall and stuff. So really, I'm a screw baby. Like everything from Houston, like to Pimp C, Zero, Ghetto Boys. Like I listen to everybody from that comes out of Texas.
Definitely shout out to, what I'm saying, the legend DJ Screw and, the
Yeah,
UGK, the whole, what I mean, the whole Screw mob. So, I mean,
yeah.
so when did music hit you while you was like in elementary school, middle school? Was you like in band, chorus? Did
Mm,
you?
in elementary, I like to tell people that I was molded to do what I'm doing because I went to Booker Arts Magnet. It's not there no more, but it was a elementary school that was based around the arts. Like I had to take art class. I had to learn how to draw. I played the piano. I played the violin. I did choir. And my people, they seen that I was good at one thing, so they made me do it at home. So I was doing piano at school, piano at home. I sing at school, sing at home. Like, so I like to say I was molded to do what I'm doing.
Oh, Mr. Knowledge, don't tell me you was like that kid off that Spike Lee movie when they came to the window and they were trying to get him to
Man,
come outside to play, but he was on
man,
that he was on that trumpet.
I had to, that was like homework. I had to do my piano lessons before I went outside and played. And like homework, piano lessons, and then I could play.
Wow, but it
Yeah.
paid off. So
Yeah,
that
it
type
definitely
of
did. Even though at the time I did not like it. You know, when your parents force you to do something, you think you seem to rebel against it. You know, but it came around full circle.
And see, that's the most blessing part of all of this.
Yeah.
Mama saw something that you was unable to see at the time. So she
Yeah.
put something deeply rooted that one day you can pass down to your children.
Right.
So
Right.
so okay, you in Arkansas. How did you was a when did you first start doing your first talent show, your first
Um,
music video?
I started performing probably about the age of well it would have been 14 because at that time my mother bought me the DJ set to teach me how to have my own hustle, how
Mm,
to show me that I could make money outside of going to these restaurants and working for people that ain't gonna treat me right. I can make money doing what I love to do with these simple little tools. That's how she gave it to me. So I ended up DJing and throwing parties myself.
oh
So
wow.
once I started throwing parties at the age of 14, I realized that hey, I can make some money if I get a microphone. You know, I can get a microphone and a program, and all these people that's rapping, they'll come to me because they know I'm the DJ, and I'm gonna spin their stuff, and they know I'm gonna make them sound right too, so I can spin them. So about the 14, I was doing shows here and there. About 15 is when it really started picking up in the city, and I started doing like it was, I guess it would be open mics, but people would ask me like, hey, I'm throwing a birthday party, so and so, can you do that one song that you played for me? And I'm like, yeah, I'll come to your birthday party and do it. So it ended up being like that, like people just coming to me, hey, I just heard your song on YouTube, it's nice, can you perform it at my birthday party? You know, it happened like that.
Mm. Okay, so as a music artist, we're gonna focus on you as a music artist before we go to your other hats. So, are you a are you a strong songwriter? Do it just come from your head? Do you
um
freestyle your lyrics?
I can't say that I'm a freestyler because I'm too what is the word? I'm too hard on myself. You understand, Marcus? So like freestyling, you gotta mess up to freestyle, and I don't really like messing up. You know, especially when I'm recording. I like to be able to come in and I have it already written down or I got it already memorized and I just record it. You know,
Mm.
but sometimes when I am by myself in my home studio, maybe I'll do a punch in, punch out, just straight off the head type of thing. That's because I have the time to do it, you know. But I'm mostly a writer. I'm a big writer because I like all my songs to stay on point with my hook.
Okay, so
I don't want you to go over here when I'm trying to bring you here, you know.
mm. Straightforward, straight.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's talk about the first song you ever wrote. First song you ever wrote. What was the topic? How did it go? If you
Um,
remember any lines, the first song.
I can't. Well, that's a long time ago. I can't remember a line from it, but the topic at the time is like Gucci Mane was big, and it was like so icy this and so icy that. The first group I got with, they named themselves after so icy kid like Gucci Mane and stuff. So it was mostly about jewelry and everything like that. Nothing too
Okay.
serious.
So, growing up, in the environment you grew up in, Little Rock, for those in America who have not been in Little Rock, some of the places are, what I mean, you're going to have to survive of the fittest. So,
Yeah.
you know, how was that growing up in your environment? How did that
Um,
affect you with your music? How did it not affect you with your music?
far as my environment and how it affected me and my music, like now, like as a adolescent, I engulfed myself or with the surroundings of everything. Like I was in the streets past the night light and all that, the street lights. But now I can say now the me growing up in that surrounding makes me want to fix the world, because it's not just the stuff that happens in Little Rock. It's just not happening in Little Rock. It's happening all over the world, and it's a big problem that a lot of people should just really zone in on and pitch in to help. So I try to do that with my music now. Is speak a story that people can relate to, but they also know that it ain't all good,
Mm. Mm-hmm. You're right. Okay, so Mr. Knowledge, let's see here. Tuesday, I had the pleasure of interviewing your wife, the
Hmm.
legend herself. So what the question I asked her, she told me to ask you. So can America know about
Hmm.
how the distribution company got started, who came up with the name and the services that you offer with the distribution company?
Okay. The distribution company is called Hustle Tree Global. It stems off of the label that I built. It's called Hustle Tree Family. But since everybody is not my family, I turned it into Hustle Tree Global, which I could recruit anybody. The distribution company started about, I would want to say, about a year ago. So it's a brand new distribution company. We are brand new. And I what happened was I ended up signing with a startup label, and their name BHOA United, and I appreciate everything they did for me. Um, but they gave me, they was like, hey, you keep. I ended up being an A&R for them. Let me not skip that. I ended up being an A&R for them, and I started bringing a lot of people to them, and the owner of the company was like, man, look, you bringing me too many people, so I'm just gonna give you this funnel. I'm gonna give you I said, she asked me, will you deal with Rock Nation? I was like, yeah, I'll deal with Rock Nation. And she gave me the funnel. It was a blessing. I don't know, God has been blessing me. I don't know where some of the stuff that we have gotten over this year came from, but it came, and I just thank God for everything.
So if I'm an artist in Little Rock
Mhm.
and I'm trying to get myself out there, I'm trying to get promoted, trying to get known and stuff of that nature, how does Hustle Tree distribution and global find me, or do I find y'all?
Well, I'm searching every day. I'm on every independent artist network group that's on Facebook. I'm searching on Instagram, TikTok. I if you catch my ear while I'm scrolling down my stuff and you got some content out there that's real good, you might see me under your comments like, hey, Hustle Tree Global would love to have you. Um but if you know, and sometimes we get artists just off of word of mouth. Like I have an artist named G Slim, and he's out of North Little Rock. My wife actually brought him to me because his wife is my wife's best friend, so she brought him to me. You know, so it's off of word of mouth. My mother has brought me some artists that I've signed. Um, so yeah, it. I don't know. You know, if God wants me in your life and you're ready for me to be in your life, I believe God gonna bring them. So yeah.
Okay, so what are the steps, Mr. Knowledge? You get an artist, you find an artist,
Uh-huh.
or you find a really dope music producers and stuff like that because America, he's looking for singers, artists, music producers,
Singers,
arrangers,
artists,
the
music
whole
producers, promoters, whatever y'all do that has to do with music, come to Hustle Tree Global.
you heard him that because he looking for people like that. You know what I mean? He looking for people that can produce better than me.
I
But
ain't found none. Ain't nobody push out 20 dang beats and can't nobody do that. Unless you're AI.
but
I heard that last time.
but I mean, besides that point,
Yeah.
but what does an artist have to be ready to do when you took notice? Now, what does an artist have to
Nothing.
be ready to do, sacrifice, invest? You know,
Um, it's all investment because, like I said, I'm a starter of label. You know, I mold people to where I can bring them to the big labels. So of course you have to. Is I'm not signing you for 3 million. I'm not signing you for what I'm saying 25. I'm not signing you for that. I'm giving these people the opportunity to still be independent. Because if I give you all that money, you're not independent. You owe me. You know, so I'm giving them major distribution. And once you come to me, once I come to you or you come to me with your music, I'm gonna give you a look over. I'm gonna send you to all my little advisors, and I'm gonna say, hey, what do you think about them? If they say good, that he need to work on this and this, then I'm gonna come to them and be like, hey, I'm willing to sign you, but you need to work on this, this, and this. If they have problems with that in the get go, then I go on to the next artist because I'm building artists and I need artists that can take constructive criticism.
you heard that in America. So yes, he's like a black Simon Cowell. Yes, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
the thing is, he's trying to build you, encourage you, and stuff of that nature. And see,
right.
America, he just don't know. I'm one of his advisors. He just don't. He just didn't know that yet. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't
I
know it.
know, Bree. I know, I know you be watching. I know.
You know what I'm saying? But um, so contract wise, do you sign people for 6 months, a year? Do you is this like a
Mm.
indefinite
I
signing?
like I tell all the artists that come to me, this is not death row. I don't want you here forever because I feel like a part of my artist building, grooming is showing the artist how to do what I'm doing by themselves or to be able to, because it's called Hustle Tree Global. It's a tree. I want everybody that's with me to be able to branch out, make their own business, do their own brand, and teach somebody else the same thing that I taught them.
Each one teach one. One hand washes
It's
the other.
that right.
Mm.
So I don't sign them for 6 years. If you say, hey, I want a 3 year contract, okay, I'm gonna sign you for 3 years. But in the clause, it states you can cancel out anytime you want to. I can cancel out anytime I want to. If I feel like if I'm putting more effort in you than you are putting in your own career, then I can cancel out. If you feel like I'm not meeting what the contract says on your end, then you can cancel out. No questions asked. I'll give you all your numbers to everything that I release that, and we can just go about our way.
Okay,
This
so
is not this way.
Mr. Knowledge, in a minute we're gonna get on the fact that you've been on this interview sounding like you from Tennessee. We're gonna get listen, we're gonna get on that in a second. But so
We close,
you get the
man. We
pleasure and the
close.
honor to work with your wife alongside with your family and stuff of that nature. And I know you
Yeah,
teaching your children, the business and different things of that nature. So as a
indeed.
father, as a husband, how does that feel to be able to work with your family and create that empire and that legacy?
Yeah, that's my whole goal. Like when I sat down, because I've done time before, and that little time I realized like, hey, if somebody take me out right now as I go to sleep, I ain't got nothing to leave my children that they could be proud of. So that's why when I got out, I started Hustle Tree Family, and then next year Hustle Tree Global came, and then the management came. So I'm really trying to build things for them, and seeing them, grasp on to the little things. They might not even want to do everything that I got going, but they just found one thing in the empire that they want to be good at or they want to do that makes me proud. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually doing what I set out to accomplish.
Man, I'm so proud of you and your wife. I'm so proud of y'all and all the endeavors and all the moves that y'all got going on. So, if I'm not mistaken, y'all have 9 kids.
9 kids.
That's
That's together. Together we have 9 kids.
that's a lot. I don't care if you together it,
Like,
multiply it, divide it, however you
man,
want to subtract it.
I'm
That's
gonna tell
still
I'm telling you,
a,
that's the empire, though. That's the
a lot
empire,
of
man. That's a
kids.
dynasty.
My mom had 22 kids, one set of twins, one set of triplets. You understand
Woo.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's a
we like an
lot too.
African village over here.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever. But so let me ask you a question, Mr. Knowledge. You in Little Rock, Arkansas,
Uh-huh.
okay? Why do you sound like you from Oklahoma? When you talk, why do you sound like you from Oklahoma? Listen, I just
Yeah. See, when if you stay in Little Rock, you sound like you're from Little Rock. If you move around and you meet new people and you experience new cultures, you sound like a little mix of everything. You know?
no, no, sir, not with you, sir. Not with you. You sound exactly like a cowboy dosey do announcer. You know one of those people like, yeah, just get on
Hey,
up here and then you move your legs.
that's why
I'm
I
just
started
waiting for you
doing
to
country
buzz out in
music.
the dance. But no, like your music, okay? You do country music, country
Yeah,
rap, and stuff of that nature. You
yeah.
have really taken
I'm
that
I'm
genre
I'm
and
doing a lot
moved.
of
So
I'm
you
doing a
do.
lot of. I think I'm confusing my fans at this time, but like I do. I'm a rapper. Gospel. You helped me out with that one. Gospel. Country rap. Country. Soul. And I'm working on a reggae album at this time. So I'm just playing with the keys as far as my
Oh,
music.
you
I'm having
working?
fun
You
with it.
working on reggae?
Yep, I'm working on the reggae album.
You ever thought about doing country reggae?
I never thought about that. You just gave me something.
Listen, let let
Hey,
let let Dexter go in the laboratory. Let Dexter go in the laboratory. Okay, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Let Dexter.
Yeah. I never thought about that, but that'd be a mix of a genre that hasn't been done yet. So yeah. You might need
Yeah,
to
let
cut that
Dexter
out of
see
here
if he can
because I
go in the
got a full
laboratory.
idea.
so, so let's talk about the tour you just got finished doing. How was the experience? How many cities did you go
Um,
to?
well, actually, the Washington was the first state. Next, we have Oregon in September. Um, Washington, it was a 2 day show. I had to perform twice. It was different. You know, I really didn't. Being from the South, you performing only in southern states. Like I only did before Washington. I only did Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Las Vegas. Yeah, and that's about it. But going up there. I didn't think that they were going to accept me as much as they did. But I come to find out, people in Washington like country people from Arkansas.
Listen,
They like
you are the true definition of doesn't don't judge a book by its cover. Because Mr. Knowledge, if I never would have seen your face, and if I only would have been on the phone with you and heard your
it.
voice, I would have thought that you was going in a bar to tear some stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen, okay?
Well, hey.
So that's why they say never judge a book by its cover. Now, you say you're currently working on the reggae album. Where
Mhm.
can people find your music? What streaming
Um,
platforms is it on, and
I,
how people can
I
connect?
can't be a distributor without me being everywhere myself. I am everywhere. Y'all can go look up Knowledge Quote on Apple Music. I'm gonna pop up Spotify. I'm gonna pop up SoundCloud. I'm gonna pop up wherever you hear music and you stream music at. You can type in Knowledge Quote and I will pop up.
So, Mr. Knowledge, what's next for you? You done took over the world of music. So,
I what's next? I don't know. I really feel like I'm just beginning. You saying I done took over, but I feel like I'm just beginning. You know, I got another about 2 3 years run doing this, what I'm doing, and I don't know. I might open up a restaurant or something. I might be like Slim Thug and Bun B out there start selling burgers.
okay, I can see you up here having a restaurant called Dosey Dough. You know what I'm saying? Where you get your burgers and a cowboy hat to go. I mean, but
Yeah, the dough got to be one of them swinging those. They got to be like the saloon.
yeah, come to
Yeah.
Dosey Doughs. But but again, I know y'all, y'all got different branches in different places. So
Mhm.
are you current you said you currently looking for artists right now.
Yes, I'm currently
So
looking for artists.
how can they reach you on social media? How can they get in
Um,
contact with you? What is the business hours? Because Mr. Knowledge, I don't want it to be like five heartbeats. You know what I'm saying? So please let people know your business hours right
Okay,
now.
my business hours is 9 in the morning to 9 at night. You can find me on all platforms, well, all social media sites under Knowledge Quote or Knowledge underscore quote. My Gmail is where I really recommend everybody to send their submissions to, that is hustletreeglobal at gmail.com.
You heard them, America. They looking.
I'm
He got a
looking.
whole professional team behind him. The whole team is going to make sure it's quality music and stuff of that nature. And you never know what will come from this empire. You might see coloring books with him doing country dances, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? So,
You never
is there
know.
any last words that you want to give the listening audience? Is there any words of wisdom
Um,
or anything you want to say?
man, don't let your past stop you from moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because it doors are gonna open when you are ready for them to open. That's the only way.
Amen, amen. And America, thank you for joining us on another brand new episode of Marcus the Interviewer Show. Thank you to the legend himself, Knowledge Quote, for even coming on this type of platform. And America, you already know what I say before I go. If you have autism or any type of special needs, know that you are a champion. Know that you're a warrior. Do not allow a diagnosis to stop you. Know that you can touch your greatness. Until next time, America.